You see, the world will try to break you down, distract you, and make you believe that ordinary is all you can be. But let me tell you something right now. Ordinary is a choice, not a destiny. The question is simple. Are you going to let life use you, or are you going to take control and use life? Every morning you wake up, you are given two options. You can either lay in that bed and keep dreaming while the clock steals your time, or you can get up and chase the dream with your own two hands. Success doesn't fall on people. It lands on those who refuse to quit, those who get back up after every failure, those who hear the voices of doubt and still move forward. You think it's easy. You think greatness was designed for someone else. No. Greatness is waiting for the one who shows up every day, ready to fight for it. You've got to stop waiting for permission. You've got to stop waiting for the right time, the right people, the right opportunity. The right time is when you say it's time. The right opportunity is the one you create. Wait, your life. Listen closely. Your life will only change when you decide that comfort is more dangerous than struggle. Comfort will lie to you. It will make you weak. It will tell you to take it easy, to do it tomorrow. But struggle, discipline, and sacrifice, those will build the future you've been dreaming of. There's a voice inside you right now that's telling you to stop wasting your potential. That voice is your real self begging you to rise up, begging you to stop running in circles. Don't ignore it. Because if you do, one day you'll look in the mirror and realize that you betrayed yourself. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming people. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is nothing without action. The world doesn't care about what you feel. It cares about what you do. And the truth is, your future is screaming for you to work harder, to stay focused, to sacrifice more. You want a better life? Then change the way you live right now. Speak less, act more. Stop talking about your dream like it's some distant fantasy. Go out and get it. Every step you take in the right direction, no matter how small, is one step closer to changing everything. And don't forget this, failure is not the enemy.
Quitting is.
You will fall, you will stumble, but you will rise. Because each failure is a lesson. Each setback is fuel. Each pain is building the strength that success demands. So watch this every single day. Watch it until it burns inside you, until the message becomes a part of your DNA. Because the truth is, if you do what most people won't, you'll live the life most people can't. Comfort will lie to you, discipline will free you. Comfort whispers in your ear that you deserve a break, that you've worked hard enough, that tomorrow is a better time to start. Comfort tells you that one more hour of sleep won't hurt, that skipping today's workout won't matter, that scrolling through your phone for another half hour is harmless. But the truth is, comfort is a trap, a slow poison that steals your future in small, quiet doses. Every time you give in to comfort, you give away a piece of the life you could have built. Discipline, on the other hand, doesn't feel good in the moment. It doesn't pat you on the back. It doesn't make you comfortable. It demands. It demands you wake up when your body wants to sleep. It demands you put in the work when your mind is begging for an excuse. It demands sacrifice when the world around you is indulging. Yet discipline, though heavy to carry, is the very weight that builds your strength. Think about it, the person who chooses comfort every morning, snoozes the alarm, stays in bed, takes the easy route, and by the end of the year, they look back and realize nothing changed. But the person who embraces discipline gets up even when they don't feel like it. They push themselves even when no one's watching. And by the end of the year, they've built a life that others can only envy. Discipline is the difference between the body you wish for and the body you work for. It's the difference between the dream job you talk about and the opportunities you create. It's the difference between being average and being unstoppable. Look around you, every great athlete, every top performer, every successful person you admire, they didn't get there by choosing comfort. They got there because discipline was their friend when comfort tried to lie to them. They showed up to the gym in the rain. They stayed up studying when their friends went out. They worked when others rested. Comfort will always tell you, relax, you deserve it. Discipline will tell you, rise up, you're capable of more. Comfort will hand you regret. Discipline will hand you freedom. Because freedom is not found in avoiding the hard work. It's found in knowing that you have the power to do what most won't. Comfort chains you, but discipline breaks those chains and shows you who you can truly become. Action beats motivation because motivation is a feeling and feelings are unreliable. You wake up one day ready to conquer the world, and the next day you can barely pull yourself out of bed. If you rely on motivation, you'll never be consistent because motivation comes and goes like the weather. Action is different. Action doesn't care if you're tired. Action doesn't wait for you to feel inspired. Action is the thing that builds momentum. The truth is, you don't need to feel ready to begin. You don't need the perfect plan, the perfect timing, or the perfect conditions. You need to move. Because once you take that first step, something shifts inside you. Progress fuels confidence, and confidence fuels more action. Suddenly, you realize that waiting to feel ready was just wasting time you could have been using to change your life. Think about this. How many dreams die in people's minds because they're waiting for the right mood to start? Someone says, I'll start exercising when I feel motivated. But weeks go by, months go by, and nothing happens. Another person says, I'll begin my business idea when the timing feels right. But timing never feels perfect. So the dream fades. Now picture the one who doesn't wait, the one who laces up their shoes and goes running. Even when they're tired, the one who starts writing the book, even when the words don't flow, the one who takes the risk even while afraid. That's the person who wins, not because they were more motivated, but because they acted despite not being motivated. Motivation might spark a flame, but action is the wood that keeps the fire burning. You can sit around all day watching motivational videos, listening to inspiring speeches, and filling your mind with ideas. But unless you stand up and do something with it, nothing will change. Action is the real teacher. You learn by doing, you grow by trying, you become by building. Even mistakes push you forward because mistakes made while taking action are lessons, while mistakes made from doing nothing are regrets. Stop waiting for the perfect energy, the perfect mood, the perfect moment, because they don't exist. What exists is now. Move now, act now, grow now. The person who takes one imperfect step every day will always be ahead of the person who keeps waiting for the perfect moment to begin. Failure is fuel, not the end. Every time you stumble, every time you fall flat on your face, it feels like the world is laughing at you, like you've hit a wall that can't be broken. But failure is not a wall, it's a door disguised as pain. Most people see failure and they stop. They think it's over, they think they're not good enough. They think maybe they should quit. But the ones who win, the ones who rise, they understand something powerful. Failure is not there to destroy you, it's there to shape you. Every time you fail, you are being given a lesson that success could never teach you. Failure shows you your weaknesses. It exposes the cracks It tells you exactly what needs to be fixed. That knowledge is priceless, but only if you keep moving forward. Look at any champion, any leader, any person who's ever reached greatness. Behind their victories are mountains of failures. The athlete who stands with a gold medal has lost more times than you can count. The entrepreneur who built $1 million company probably went broke before they found the formula. The actor who seems untouchable on stage faced rejection after rejection before anyone said yes. Failure didn't stop them, it fueled them. They took the rejection, the embarrassment, the pain, and instead of walking away, they said, "I'll use this. I'll come back stronger. I'll make this count." That's the mindset that turns failure into fuel. Think about your own life. The times you failed in school, in work, in relationships. Didn't those moments hurt? Didn't they make you question yourself? But look closer. Every time you got back up, you were tougher than before. Every time you pushed forward, you grew sharper, wiser, hungrier. Failure adds fire to your spirit if you refuse to quit. It teaches resilience. It builds grit. It forces you to dig deeper than comfort ever could. Most people are so afraid of failing that they never start, and that's why they stay stuck. But the truth is, failure is not a signal to stop. It's proof that you're trying, proof that you're alive, proof that you're chasing something bigger. Failure will test you, yes, but if you rise every time you stumble, then failure becomes fuel, and fuel will take you further than fear ever will. Create opportunity, don't wait for it, because waiting is the fastest way to kill your own potential. Too many people spend their lives sitting on the sidelines, telling themselves that once the stars align, once the money comes in, once the connections show up, then they'll finally start. But here's the raw truth. The right time doesn't exist. There will never be a perfect day, a perfect setup, a perfect moment where everything is lined up for you. The right time is the moment you make a decision to move. Opportunity is not handed out like free gifts. It's carved out by those who are bold enough to take action. Think about the people who changed their lives forever. They didn't wait for the door to open. They built their own door. The business owner who started in a garage didn't wait for investors to believe in him. He created something so undeniable that investors had no choice but to come. The young athlete who didn't have the best training facilities still showed up every single day, pushing themselves harder than anyone else until they became the name everyone knew. The artist who couldn't get into galleries started painting on the street until the world couldn't ignore them. They didn't sit around hoping for someone to call. They acted, they created, they forced opportunity to appear. Life rewards the bold, not the passive. If you're waiting for the right job, create your own skill set so powerful that companies fight to have you. If you're waiting for someone to notice your talent, showcase it to the world consistently until they can't overlook you. If you're waiting for luck, understand that luck is just preparation meeting action. Those who keep waiting never move, and those who never move never see change. Opportunity is not about chance, it's about choice. Every time you decide to start, every time you step into the unknown, every time you build something from nothing, you are creating your own path. And once you start walking, you realize something. The world begins to open doors for those who don't wait for doors to be opened. The moment you decide it's time, that's when it's time. The power was never in waiting, it was always in starting. Daily consistency transforms because it is not the giant leaps that change your life, it's the small, relentless steps you take every single day. Most people overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can build in a year. They want instant success, overnight growth, quick results, and when it doesn't come fast enough, they quit. But the truth is, greatness is built brick by brick, habit by habit, day after day. Consistency might feel boring, it might feel slow, but it is the most powerful force you have. Think about water dripping on a rock. One drop doesn't make a difference. 10 drops don't matter. But thousands of drops every single day carve into the hardest stone. That's what daily consistency does to your life. It carves out the version of you that you didn't even know existed. You may not see the results today, you may not see them tomorrow, but every small action is stacking up, building momentum, creating transformation beneath the surface until one day everything changes. Look at an athlete training every morning before sunrise. People see the medals, the championships, the glory, but they don't see the countless days of sweat, the early mornings, the discipline when no one was watching. Look at the student who studies 1 hour every day. Over time, that habit turns into mastery, while others who crammed last minute are left behind. Look at the person who invests a little money daily, consistently, and years later, they hold wealth that others can only dream about. Success is never about one big effort. It's about 1,000 small choices stacked on top of each other until they build something unshakable. Momentum is the reward of consistency. At first, it feels hard. It feels like you're pushing against a mountain. But when you stay consistent, the weight begins to shift, the energy builds, and suddenly the mountain is rolling with you. That's why consistency is more powerful than motivation, more powerful than talent, more powerful than luck. Because when you keep showing up every day, you become unstoppable. The person who takes small steps daily will always outrun the one who takes giant leaps once in a while. Daily consistency transforms, and once momentum is on your side, nothing can stand in your way. Life is not waiting for you. It's moving, it's passing, and every second you hesitate, every moment you doubt, every excuse you make is a piece of your future being stolen away. You have one shot, one chance at this life, and the clock is ticking whether you act or not. The question is simple. Are you going to let fear, comfort, and excuses chain you down? Or are you going to rise up and fight for the life you know you're capable of living? Because the truth is, nothing changes until you change, nothing moves until you move, and nothing transforms until you decide you've had enough of average. Don't tell me you can't. Don't tell me you're not ready. Don't tell me you'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. All you've got is right now. And right now is powerful. Right now is enough. Right now is where champions are made. Dreams don't belong to the lucky. They belong to the relentless. They belong to the ones who keep showing up, who keep pushing when it hurts, who keep moving when everyone else has stopped. Remember this, fall 7 times, stand up 8. Pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. Comfort is easy, but regret will burn for a lifetime. If you want to fly, you have to be willing to fall. If you want to win, you have to be willing to fail. If you want a life that others dream of, you must do what others refuse to do. Pressure creates diamonds. Storms create warriors. Struggle creates strength. You want freedom. Discipline will give it to you. You want growth. Action will create it. You want power. Consistency will build it. You want to live a life worth remembering? Then stop waiting for the perfect moment and start creating it. Don't pray for easy days. Pray for strength to conquer the hard ones. Don't hope for opportunities. Make yourself so great that opportunities chase you. Don't live your life chasing happiness. Live your life chasing purpose, and happiness will follow. When you walk out of this moment, remember these words. Success is not for the chosen few, it's for the few who choose. Greatness is not some distant dream, it's a decision, and the decision is yours.